Paulo Costa versus Luke Rockhold takes place this weekend in the co-main event of UFC 278. Usman versus Edwards 2, and I cannot wait for this meme versus meme fight. I truly cannot wait for this fight. This is going to be a great one. The trash talk's going to be there at the press conference. This is going to be a big one I've been looking forward to for a bit of time now. Paulo Costa, Luke Rockhold. This is going to be a good fight. Paulo Costa, of course, is coming off 2 losses to current 2 good fighters. Israel Adesanya, of course, we know that. And he and against Marvin Vettori. Not a bad loss. He looked really good in that fight against Marvin Vettori. Of course, he didn't make the cut at middleweight, and he missed weight, so they had to push it to light heavyweight. But he still looked good nevertheless. And Luke Rockhold has been coming off losses recently to Jan Blachowicz at light heavyweight. Yoel Romero, he beat as well. He got KO'd by Romero. Then he beat David Branch, but then he lost to Bisping. But I think this is a great fight. I really do believe it's a good fight. In terms of a prediction here, I can't trust Luke's chin. I really can't. I know people came here to see, you're going to get Costa by KO in round 1. We already know. I am going to go Paulo Costa here to win by first round KO. Brutally. I think he'll go out there and get it done. I just don't trust Luke's chin, man. I really don't. And I know some people out there in like MMA Pros Picks, James Lynch channel, that he puts MMA Pros Picks out there. I look at them sometimes, and then he had like a Rockhold Costa Fighters Picks. And a lot of people were picking Rockhold. I just don't see how he wins logically. I just don't see him winning this one. Paulo Costa he's very strong, Costa. Very strong. He's not going to get KO'd by Luke Rockhold whatsoever. Yeah, he got KO'd by Adesanya, but let's be real, Adesanya is on complete roids, and he had gyno for that fight. And what can you say? He had complete gyno in that fight. On one side of it, I think it was on his left side, nip area. He was on roids, Adesanya, and Adesanya overall has power. And you can't tell me that Adesanya would do the same thing to Luke Rockhold. However, he fought Marvin Vettori. Now, that was originally at middleweight. But again, he fought Vettori, missed the weight cut, put it at catchweight, at 190, I think it was. Then they had to move it to 205. Dumb move from Costa, I completely understand. But nevertheless, he did very well against Marvin Vettori. Very well. He did very well. I thought I scored that fight 3-2 for Marvin Vettori. 48-46, because of course he had a groin shot, point deducted, stupid. I do believe, I think it was an eye poke, but I don't know, one of them, and it was stupid. He did it only one time in that fight, and I think the third round it happened in, and he got point deducted. Sucks for Costa there, but he was probably gonna lose anyways. But he still had a good showing against Marvin Vettori. Of course, he landed lots of head kicks on Marvin Vettori. And he did very well against Vettori. Did very well. Like, he landed head kicks, but of course Vettori's granite chin and Lego block head won't go down. But Luke Rockhold, I think he's done. I don't think Rockhold has it anymore. I think he's just taking this fight because he knows if he wins it, he could put himself in a title shot opportunity. And he actually could, because Jan Blachowicz, he lost to. Light heavyweight, he moved up. Not a bad loss in hindsight. Blachowicz, former champion. Not a bad loss. Since then, has became a champion. Beat Israel Adesanya himself. Blachowicz, not a bad loss. It has nothing to do with the middleweight ranking. Of course, it does when you move up and lose. It happened to Garbrandt against Kai Kara France, but that doesn't affect him for a title shot if he beats Costa. Yoel Romero, not even in the division anymore, so that's not going to affect him. Michael Bisping, not the same thing. Retired. Not there anymore. Vitor Belfort, not there anymore. So Rockhold has put himself in a situation where he actually could get a title shot. Of course, there is Alex Pereira versus Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. If Adesanya wins and Rockhold beats Costa impressively, you don't think Adesanya is going to pick out Rockhold to get him a title shot? Put that on Adesanya's legacy. Now, this is only if Adesanya passes Pereira, which is going to be a tough test, I do believe. I do believe Pereira will beat him. And then I think they'll do a rematch, and then Rockhold's probably going to fight the winner of Cannonier Strickland. He could just wait out, honestly. Or winner of... Maybe do Rockhold Vettori. Winnable for Rockhold. Because I don't think Vettori will out-grapple him. But we're not talking about this. I just don't think Rockhold's gonna win this at all, though. I'm way ahead right now. I don't even think he'll beat Costa. I think he'll get put out badly here. Blachowicz put him out. Yeah, you can say Blachowicz, legendary Polish power. But he moved up. Didn't even look that good against Blachowicz. Let's be real. And it's just risky when you're looking at this, man, because like he lost to Jan Blachowicz, got KO'd badly. Then he lost to Romero. It's Romero. I understand it's Blachowicz and Romero that he is fighting, but then Bisping KO'd him. You know, like it isn't a good look because Costa has more power than Bisping, I think. All right. Costa and Romero have similar power. Maybe Romero slightly more. Who knows? Maybe Costa, honestly. Yeah, Blachowicz, that's not a bad loss, Blachowicz. But you gotta take into consideration that he's had... Last time he's made the middleweight cut. Now, of course, that last one against Blachowicz was at light heavyweight. And he failed to beat Blachowicz at... what division now? Light heavyweight. But I think he's just gonna lose badly though. Like Romero KO'd him, and you gotta take into consideration he hasn't made the middleweight cut since 2018, February 2018. That's how many years? That's 4 years and more now, because it was February and now it's August of this year, August 2022 right now. And then now it's, then it was February 2018. So you gotta take that into consideration. 4 more years, 4.5 years. Let's be real. Like, I just don't see him winning this one against Costa, who, no, not the most active as well, but he's fought like under a year now. Like the last time he's fought was like 10 months ago, I think. So like, or 9 months ago. Rockhold hasn't fought in freaking, I want to say 3 years now. And I just don't see him winning this one at all. I think he'll lose, get beat up here, get put out here. I don't even think he'll get beat up. I think he'll just get put out immediately. But yeah, I know he looked good against Vettori. Like, maybe if this was after the Adesanya fight and you just fought Rockhold straight from the get-go, I can maybe understand maybe Rockhold getting it, but Costa, he fought Vettori and looked good. 5 rounds. I know he didn't make the middleweight cut, Costa, but he looked good. I know people are gonna crap on him and be like, you didn't even make the weight, you cheated and you still lost. But you gotta give it to him. He looked good. You know, it's Vettori he fought. You know? I just think he'll go out there and get it done. He beat Romero in the decision where he honestly won the fight. I know people don't really like that decision, but Costa can win that fight. He put away Uriah Hall, who, I mean, is now retired himself, but went on to go on a bit of a winning streak until he lost his last couple of fights to Muniz and Strickland. But I just think he'll go out there and get the job done. I'm trusting him to go out there and get it. Yeah, I just don't see I don't see Rockhold out grappling him. First off, I just don't see Rockhold out grappling him. Don't see that at all. I think he has to stay this on the feet, and I just think he needs to be first. If not anything, I think he needs to be first. He can't let Costa pressure him. I think he needs to be first. Alright? I think he needs to take punishment. And I just don't see that. I just don't see him getting this one done. And Costa, it's not like he drops you, and drops you again, here and there. And it's not like he lands shots against the cage, tire you out, big shots. Yeah, he can do that. But he's kind of more like a one-punch, out cold, done fighter. You know? Lights out. I just don't see it. He destroyed Johnny Hendricks and Oluweg Bangbos. And I just think I'm gonna trust him to get this one done. I really do believe he can get it. Yeah. I'm gonna go Paulo Costa here, man. Plus, who do you think really wants it more? And who would be more of a threat to the top of the division? Be real with yourself here. Who do you think wants it more? In Rockhold or Costa? Who wants to win more? Who wants to be more at the top area? Who wants to fight more? Paulo Costa. Rockhold, I don't know why he's taking this. I really don't know why. I think Costa called him out, and then he just like, alright, I'll accept it. I'm not going to be a bit of a coward here. I don't know why he accepted this, man. He could have beaten Strickland. Honestly, I didn't even want him against Strickland, because Strickland wouldn't KO him. But here, it's like Costa's going to just not ragdoll him. I don't see Costa out-grappling Rockhold, to be fair. If he does that to Rockhold, man, if Costa out-grapples Rockhold, that would be nuts, but I think he'll KO him. I don't see Rockhold do anything on the feet, and I think that's his only chance to really win. Yeah, sure, he can tire out Costa, but I think he has to survive early to make that happen and have a weird style. And maybe he can chew up the legs of Costa, but yet again, he had shin problems before. I think he'll be hesitant throwing it like that. I don't think he has the same power speed as Israel Adesanya, and the same head movement after his leg kicks as well. And yeah, I think Rockhold's gonna lose. I don't think he'll do that for three straight rounds. And Costa showed decent cardio on the feet, high-paced fight over 5 rounds against what's his name? Against Marvin Vettori. So yeah, and you gotta take into consideration Rockhold's 37. He's getting older. I just don't see him going. I don't see this one going well. Costa's only 31. Birthday's not until April. So he's got time. If he wins this one, Costa, I'm gonna look at the rankings now. What are the rankings? If Costa wins this one, where's he ranked? Even he's ranked number 6. So if Rockhold, if Costa wins this one, Cannonier Strickland is booked. Dude, Strickland's number 7. That's actually crazy. I thought he was much higher. Why is Brunson number 4, man? Makes no sense. You beat Till and Shabazian. Good one, dude. But yeah. But if Costa wins this one, he might have to get one more for a title shot. Maybe the winner of Strickland Cannonier versus but I want to do the winner of Strickland Cannonier versus the winner of Whittaker Vettori. That's what I want to do. The winner of Whittaker Vettori versus the winner of Cannonier Strickland. Ignore them and do Costa. I mean, they just booked Brunson Hermanson, so everyone's kind of booked. Not gonna lie. So if Costa wins this one, I mean, if it's Rockhold, he can just sit out, so that's kind of good for him. But if it's Costa, I guess do him versus. Everyone's booked. Can't do him versus a lower guy. Where's Gastelum, man? Gastelum hasn't fought in over a year. Where the hell is Gastelum? Do Gastelum versus someone. I mean, you can't do him versus Costa, but I mean, Darren Till versus Costa would be kind of cool. But Till, I don't want to give Till that jump up, man. I don't want to give him that jump up. So Costa should just wait. Try to hope for the winner of Cannonier Strickland. Yeah, if I'm him, try to look at Cannonier. If I'm him. That's a good fight. The winner of Cannonier Strickland. Strickland Costa would be good. Same with Cannonier Costa. So yeah, try to look at that. I guess the winner of Kennedy or Strickland. And yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And if Rockhold wins, he can just sit out and just wait and just see what the division does. Yeah, or maybe just look at Chris Weidman in a rematch. If you want to just have a money fight there, I wouldn't mind that. Come back. If he doesn't take much damage here, try to get on that MSG card from him. He's not gonna turn around that fast though. It's 3 months, 2 months and a half, really. So he ain't gonna turn around that fast. But if he can do it, but I don't know. That wouldn't make sense if he fights unranked Chris Weidman and him at number 6. Yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is a prediction and breakdown of Paulo Costa versus Luke Rockhold. Rockhold is the big underdog, but I do believe Costa will get the job done. Round 1 KO. Peace.